What is going on, guys? We are back with another video in Madden 18 Connected Franchise, and we are taking on the Houston Texans. I was debating on if I wanted to do them realistically or not. I think we're going to stick with fantasy for this one as well. Maybe I'll do the Jags realistically or something soon. But this defense, obviously, is the key. It's the reason for all things Houston, Hurricane, sorry. But, yeah, this is is Reader a rookie? He's a 1 year? Shit in my ass. That blows. So I don't even know what team, what this team scheme really is anymore. I can't tell if they're a 3-4 or 4-3. Maybe they're a hybrid? Honestly, don't know. First glance, I'm not a fan of the cornerbacks. You got Kevin Johnson. Shout out to Bengal. And Jonathan Joseph. I mean, Kevin Johnson's the only one there. And even he. Oh, they get him quick. Okay, 25 years old. Quick. Nice. McKinney's probably got quick. He does. Clowney's probably got super. No, I was about to say, probably didn't deserve superstar, but I figured he would. I don't care about Kenningham is obviously normal. So safety, DBs in general, a big issue for this team. Hopkins, I don't know if they gave him the big contract. We might have to do that ourselves. We'll take a look in a moment. Let's take a look here. Superstar dev, which is really nice. Contract. Nope, they added the contract. All right, so we have a lot of money there, but I mean, we would have done the same. Not going to let him go. Dwayne Brown's the only, well, Mance as well, only offensive lineman really worth anything on this team, and even that, he's old. This is going to be a tough team to realistically rebuild whenever we decide to do that. But, I mean, our team's looking okay. We got Lamar Miller in there, Deshaun Watson. Do we have any free agents that could help us? Maybe a free agent lineman, potentially. It sucks that all these, Ladarius Green is a great player, but you never need him. You just don't need him. Vince Wilfork. I'm kind of building this, normally I kind of, I don't like to use the word tank, but I usually tank. Don't like to use it, but I will use it. I usually like to tank year one, so then I have, a decent pick. Oh, no, we're not doing realistic. Screw that. I don't want to tank ever. Kinda, I don't know. Definitely going to trade our pick away, though, so I guess we're going to try our best. Dwight Freeney's still on the game? What the hell? But, yeah, I mean, we got to get, let's start trading things. Philly Brown's here. I mean, I'll take him because he can make a good number 3. I think we're set on wide receiver now after signing Philly Brown. He's the best option there. Marquess Wilson's always cool, but don't need him. Devin Hester's still here. I thought he was actually, full-on retired. If we needed a running back, I would go with Tevin, but we just don't. One of these times, don't worry about it, kids. One of these times, Tevin will be on our team. No worries about it. Well, I think Julian Davenport might have been a rookie, but Atachu was in the trade block, and I had to grab I traded some backup center and Davenport for him. And it's also really hilarious where I'm like, oh yeah, we'll just we'll trade our draft pick for someone else's. What draft pick, mate? What draft pick you talking about? The one we don't goddamn have. Look at our first rounds. Why do we have 1 and 2? Was it because of Watson? I think it might have actually been because of Watson. We have Deontay or Dante. Is it Doante? Or is it just Dante Foreman? I don't know. I think it might just be Dante Foreman. Wide receivers are fine. After getting Philly Brown, of course. Obviously, O-line's a big deal. We got Atachu now, who will most likely play the defensive end spot. That's the one. Brian Cushing definitely going to be traded here. The team's not bad. It's just really missing corners and safeties. I'll try to fill that gap soon. I don't know if we're going to find anyone that's really worth it, though. So here we trade Cushing, Alfred Blue in a 3rd round for Stephon Gilmore. I think he is a little bit on the more expensive side, but he's absolutely worth it. He becomes easily our best cornerback by far. I almost forgot what team he was on. Obviously, I remember now, but Marcus Gilchrist, he's actually not terrible, but he is 28. I was trying to get Hawkland Dix, but everyone you would expect to be expensive or really hard to get, believe it or not, is expensive and or really hard to get. We trade Jonathan Joseph, a backup done for Bubba Baker, who ended up playing one of the starting safety spots for us. Hopefully as a rookie, and he's 21. He'll develop somewhat decently over the season. Here we trade Derek Newton and Hal for Jabril Peppers. I'm not a huge fan of our safety core right now, but I'm okay with it at the moment. Obviously, I have to get rid of these guys. and move on with a couple of different positions. We really need to fiddle this O-line, and we don't even have a first-round pick. Not looking so good, and our wide receiver core is not that great either, so this is a little bit tougher of a rebuild, especially since we just don't have any draft picks to start out with. We have a couple of offensive linemen, but that's about it. I didn't expect Tom Savage to have any draft or trade value, so I put him on there and instantly accepted it, but he did have a little sliver, so we could have probably done something different. But Eddie Pleasant, a 4th round this year, and Tom Savage for the Browns' 1st round pick. We at least have one 1st round from the Browns, hopefully a top 5, top 10. There we go. That's a good trade for us. What's our cornerback situation looking like? 3. I'd be willing to let Kareem Jackson go. Put one rookie out there or some random guy out there. Linebacker core is fine. I don't want to get rid of... No, we need 2 DTs, actually. I'm going to let DJ Reader stay on the team. I mean, we want good players, so we need at least, at the very minimum, one more offensive lineman. We trade Kareem Jackson and Slade for the 1st round from the Colts. We trade Suafilo and Braxton Miller for Nevin Lawson from the Lions. He's he's 26 years old. Didn't really want him, but at the same time, I couldn't get anything, and I didn't want a draft pick from them. So if I'm going to get, anything for the Lions, there it is. 25, 26, 26. Not the worst corners in the world for at least now. Maybe we'll draft someone in the draft. Who knows? Still got some more positions. At least one more offensive lineman to get. I would like to get another pick in the draft. I don't really care what it is, but just some sort of pick. Somewhat decent, I suppose, or projection-wise decent. You would trade Jeff Allen, Ryan Griffin, and a 3rd round next year for Deion Jones. I'm not really sure how he fits on the team, though. We have all the linebackers we could ever want. Definitely going to be on the team, number 1 or 2. But Zach Cunningham's a little bit of a waste now. I don't know. So what the hell happened with this team? This is the team I stopped with? I mean, obviously, we haven't even simmed yet, but I don't know if it made it in the video, but I felt like crap, and I ended it. This is the team we stopped with? I mean, I'm okay with the D, but we at least have a lot of draft picks. Okay, so we do have 3 1st rounds. One from Denver. Not a huge fan of that, but is there not a free agent? I feel like I'm going to throw up. Atachu is normal? What the hell? We're not really missing too. Like, the contract situation is not too bad. Obviously, since we're so early, we do have to go for the scouting of the rookies, see if we get ourselves a legend or not. 42-17. Not bad at all. Did they get a tie? The Bengals got a tie. 1-0. Please be 2-0. We are 2-0. Going against a very tough team, though. Let's take a look at my girlfriend. She's the only center. Oh, it's a quarterback. His batting cages, and now he is taking snaps under center. We also have a wide receiver here. Okay, so Ward and Nolan. By the way, the Primetime League set to start very soon, guys. Very soon. You might see one, a video in a day or two. So look forward to that. I know I am, assuming the league is as fun as I think it is. It's going to be a little different, though, because I believe Ballhawk is on in the league. So that'll, throw me off a little bit. To be fair, I really haven't been playing that much Madden this year. I mean, well, not Madden, but you know what I mean. Like, I haven't really been playing too much head-to-head. Just been doing solos and been making franchise videos. So not really. I mean, it's not even just me, but it's just most people don't want to see it. They just don't want to see my actual, gameplay. I don't know. And, I mean, it's fair enough to me. 3-1. So we beat the Patriots. Okay, that's interesting. I only stopped because I forgot to change the sliders. Which, once again, I still don't know a happy medium. So for now, I'm going to go 150 all because it's fair. Everyone gets the 150. It's, it's not like we only get the XP. So we lost 3 straight. No big deal. We maybe lost to the Browns. It is what it is. What the hell? How do we lose to the Browns? Lost to the 0-4 Seahawks. Lost to this team. Lost to the Browns. Obviously, Seahawks. Colts and Rams. That should be 2 straight wins, should it not? It's weird. We have week 15, I believe, with no Heisman winner. So normally I don't show this kind of stuff, but look at the 3-way tie in the damn division. And we're going against the surprising 4-10 Steelers. Watch us lose. Please, 8-7, 8-7. Of course we lose, and I believe that is going to knock us out of the playoffs. We'll take a look now at more of the players, but I'm pretty sure that's going to knock us out of the playoffs. Not the worst scenario, because it could have been the worst team in the league and we would have lost our draft pick, but it's still annoying nonetheless. So we're going into the playoffs here. Obviously, we're not going to be there. Of course not. 2 players regress. 2 of them. Punter and kicker. Oh, my God. If they were the reasons why we didn't make it. 8-8. Titans 9-7. I don't really know why you would expect me to have cheated here, but we'll show that. No force wins. We won there. I mean, we just lost 3 straight there. Like, I know those aren't the easiest teams in the world, but those are very 50-50 games. I'm actually kind of curious to see how do we do against the Rams. Because IRL, the Rams destroyed them. Oh, no, that wasn't the Rams. It was the Jaguars. What the fuck am I talking about? That is what that is. 3,400 coaching XP. That's not terrible. Those are some decent stats for a rookie. I would assume that's Offensive Rookie of the Year right there. Lamar Miller, decent yards there. Hopkins did really well. Fuller didn't do too well. Probably should have put him at number 3. Philly Brown had a decent season. Fedorowicz, absolutely disgustingly bad. Offensive line, amazing. Although we're probably going to lose some of them. J.J. Watt, 20 sacks. 9 for Clowney, 9 for Itachu, 8.5 for Merciless. What kind of scheme was I running, actually? I'm so confused now that I'm thinking about it. Was I running a 3-4? Because if so, why do we have Itachu? I don't know. Picks, Jabril Peppers did well. Jeez, I'm having a stroke. Kicking, missed 6 kicks. I mean, that's not bad. Honestly, that's not bad at all. Punting wasn't great. Kick return touchdown for Irvin. Nothing for punt returns. What about yards? 6th in offensive. What is our D? 10? 6 and 10. That's our record. I'm really shocked that wasn't good enough to do better. So if Watson's number 7, there's a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. What are we on the AFC? Please be something. Defensive Player of the Year. Yes, Watson. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Myles Garrett just barely over Jabril. Rushing, no. Wide receiver Hopkins, almost. J.J. Watt, D-line. DB, no. I mean, we still had a really good season, though. We had some decent, awards. Hopefully, Watson has a ton of XP. 34K, that's not really a whole lot, if I'm being honest. Like, does no one have any awards here? Like, we won some awards, and yet the XP is terrible. Like, Jabril didn't win an award, yet he's got 40K. I don't know. I do not know. The question I have is, did Watson get any development trait upgrades? I mean, he got to quick, but I was hoping he would go on straight to super. Matt Barkley, why the hell are we paying you? Why the hell did we offer him a contract? Or was he on the team already and I just didn't notice? That's a waste of money. Let's go coaching XP. Usually I like to go with the cheap ones first, so O-line and something else. Oh, we have exactly enough for 1. Oh, we have some young safeties. Now we're going to go with DBs. I think that was really good. O-line and DBs. Get Jabril some XP. So we'll see what our team is looking like after this. Not that it matters since we didn't make the damn playoffs. Jabril can play a little bit of cornerback if you really needed to. But obviously doesn't really need to. He's going to be one of the best safeties in the league right now, it would appear at least. He looks pretty good if you ask me. And from 79 to 89 after 1 year, he had 5 picks. I mean, he could have been Defensive Player of the Year. It's very close. Deshaun Watson, wow, his throw power is actually really low. I don't know what kind of stats matter. There we go, 86 overall. That's good enough to lead a team to the Super Bowl with an elite caliber defense and an elite caliber receiving core. Hopefully we can get one of those. Defense was top 10 only, and we got them better than real life. And then offense was was it 4? So, I mean, offense was really good. There we go, Clowney. Bunch of upgrading there, even though he only got 1 level, which is a little shocking. I thought he would have done way better than that. Patriots, Seahawks in the Super Bowl, but of course, more importantly for us, draft stories, we have an all-star game MVP, Ben Vickerson. Sounds like a fullback. I don't know why. It's definitely not going to be. Dorsett, one of the better running backs. Not that it matters. Draft expert says lower the projections on Darrell Robertson. Definitely need to take a look at that as well. Gotta enjoy the guys that kind of slip in the draft, because sometimes they hold on to their stats. Like, look at him. He slipped in the draft. I don't know if his dev's going to be bad, but he is amazing. That's something I haven't seen in this Madden yet. That's kind of crazy. I like that. I don't know what the other guys' names were, though. Look at this guy, by the way. I don't need a pass rushing linebacker, but holy shit, this guy's going to be one of the best I've seen. A- hit power, 21 years old, B+ finesse, B+ block shed. That's one of the best I've seen by far. Was Marvin Hendricks the guy? If it was, that sucks because he's terrible. I honestly don't know what the guy's name is. Joseph Green? That sounds familiar too. I don't goddamn know. So we know the running back, Douglas Dorsett. Oh, he's beast. If we needed a running back, he would be the #1 guy by far. 21 with a beastie set of weight and height. Decent projections as well. Ben Vickerson. Locks down opponents. Was he a cornerback? It's going to be one of those guys, early first. He's a cornerback. You know he's superstar, but can you draft him that high is the question. The question really is physically or mentally, can you? Because mentally, hell no. But physically, probably not either. And there goes the servers. Hopefully that's just like a BS thing, because I remember last time I had a rebuild, did the exact same thing, and it wouldn't let me get into it for ages. So Ben Vickerson. Is he a safety? What a sad sack of shit. Absolutely useless. So let's take a look at the Super Bowl results. We have like Nevin Lawson on the upcoming free agency here, but I don't think I'm going to sign him because I like the cornerbacks in this class. We have 3 first-round draft picks. I'd like to run the board pretty nicely. Who did win? Was it the Patriots? By 2. That would be a very sucky Super Bowl to lose. Can't believe we didn't make the playoffs, though. It's just like whenever one of our teams makes the playoffs, it's a chance that they go all the way. Greco is nice. So is Lawson, but you can't get any of these guys. Philly Brown. He played well, but he just doesn't have any, he has no chance to upgrade. Jordan Todman. He's 28. Jesus. Yeah, I don't know how many of these guys I can keep because they're all either old or just not progressible. And I look for those types of players whether or not it's in a sim league or if it's in actually, you're playing the games league. Because obviously you don't want a guy that can't progress unless they're already really amazing. I think the plan at the moment is to move J.J. Watt to DT, Clowney on the defensive line with Atachu, giving us one hell of a front. Obviously normal everything else, but what do we have here? I see a lot of running backs. Not really a position we need. I don't know if you guys know or not, but I don't think the running back position as a backup matters. Richard Rodgers is decent there. Bridgewater is not getting a contract, really? I'm kind of surprised there. Taylor Gabriel. Not a huge fan of Gabriel here, but I might go for him. We try to get Gabriel for cheap. He's not a bad player to replace our Philly Brown. Left outside linebacker, we have him in the early first. He is freaking amazing. He is so amazing. A 4.54. A- hit power. I mean, he's one of those guys you don't pass up on. But sadly, he's going to be a guy that we pass up on. It's simply put. He's amazing. But unless he slips, I don't see the value there for our team specifically. The one team in the league. We had one of our more perfect scouting combines. So let's see if that will translate to success in the draft. It definitely should. I'm really debating on what the move is for this guy because you can always trade down tons of times, but you cannot get talent like that guy. That is a very tough player to get. #1 overall, and that guy could go top 3. It's realistic. I mean, we're not doing a realistic rebuild, but it's realistic because at the end of the day, you're just not going to get that player without doing the trade. You're just not. Is there anyone we could actually take off of them? I like draft picks, but if I can get a proven player, Foster really isn't that guy, is he? This should be an easy trade all day and tomorrow. There it is. Let's take a look. Do they take Cochran? Don't take him. They take Cochran. What a damn pick. But I had to let him go. He was nice, but I can't take a guy #1. That's a lot of money. Linebacker, I don't think we have much of an option later. And I want a rookie, so I think we're going to take Dustin here. He's a late pick. He's not a bad pick, though. 78 is supposed to go very slow. Not a bad pick, though. He's a rookie. Has a chance at an award, so I'm going to take that running back, I think. I don't know if he's going to be great, but, I mean, his potential's like... There's no way he has anything over normal because he's just too damn good. Oh, my God. His dev, or his overall, is garbage, but he's, like, one of the best players I've ever seen coming out of the draft as a running back. Ooh, that agility, though. 80 agility, but... Look at the stats on him. Good pick, obviously. Supposed to go 48. We took him 34. He's 21 years old, 6'2", 235, 70 overall, superstar dev. That age is where it gets me. Amazing player. Go for that corner. Oh, did they just take him? If they just took him, I swear to God. Please be good. He slipped. Please be good. Slow dev. Supposed to go 13th, though. I'm okay with it. Got great value there late. Easy replacement for Nevin. He's a rookie, so it's not like he's not going to be better. Slow sucks, but better to have a slow rookie than a normal old guy. They took it. 2 second rounds in Burley for Mike Evans. We'll take that all day and tomorrow. I think they might have... Actually, they might not have contracted him. I got to make sure that I have every single guy I can get because our offensive line is bad. Normal, supposed to go 37. Took him 119. Not a bad pick. But these are the type of guys that you're hoping big bucks come out of. And kinda. I mean, he's definitely better than the last guy, but not by much. Let's make sure we're not going to miss anyone again. Zach Cunningham in a second next year for 2/5 from the Bears. A little bit of an overtrade, but trying to make up for the karma from kind of robbing the league of their players. And I might have lost the guard. But we do need Wilbur here. Take him normal. I mean, he's okay. Nothing really spectacular. Ain't going to waste no time. Take a look at this Niners guy. Where is my dude? 84 overall. Quick dev, a little bit lower than I thought he'd probably been superstar, but he is, I would say, very close to, if not by far, the best linebacker I've seen. He's already the 11th ranked outside linebacker in the league, and he's top 10 at left. Wait. Oh, he's number 11 of outside linebackers in the league and top 9 of left out. He is absolutely amazing. So damn good. Holy shit. I mean, I don't regret it because, I mean, at the same time, don't really need him. He's so good, though. I will say he is very good. We got Ainge here, defensive tackle. We knew he'd be good. Just didn't really need a DT. I was looking for someone late. If we got him, nice. What the fuck did it say? Oh, for some reason I thought it said they took all these players with the 4th pick in the draft. I was like, I don't think that's how it works. Ben Rickerson, 71 overall, superstar, but like just absolute horseshit. No BC rookie fullbacks this time. Definitely see if we can get ourselves a kicker, though. It's a very easy position to get. No. I do not want to sign you. I'm looking for age. And Stokely down the sideline. Can they catch him? Stokely. Wow. Nick Martin, Dwayne Brown, and a 2nd-round pick this year for Aaron Donald, forming quite possibly the best defensive front of all time. Look at the front. I don't know what I want to do with the DNs. Do I want to play them there? But then the DT spot's going to be a little weak. I'm not quite sure. Usually when I have that kind of talent, though, it usually doesn't go too well. Usually the players, I love saying that word apparently, but the players, they just don't play as well as they should with so much talent. I mean, unless you have the worst corners in the world, you should be easily getting like 40 sacks a season or more just with the front 4. I know it's a common move on this for me rebuilding, but Foreman, Reeder, and Blair for Jack Conklin. I went for Lewan, who's like 4 overalls higher, but for some reason the game is like, no, Lewan's obviously worth more, even though technically Conklin's 10 times better because of his age. It is what it is. We have the tackle set. The interior's technically set if we want to run rookies, which I might be okay with because the defense is so damn good. Offense, and we got Mike Evans. I mean, the team looks good enough, I think, to start the way it is. So maybe I go for a new, like, right guard or something. I don't know. All right, 2nd-round pick for Zach Martin. I appreciate that. I'm going to give them one of our guards. So this very well could be the Super Bowl year. I mean, it comes down to Deshaun Watson, what he wants to do. He has all the talent around him. Great offensive line. Good running back. I mean, he's got a good backup running back as well. Tight end's a little lacking, but Fedorowicz still gets the job done. Linebackers, pretty solid. Not the best we've ever had, but also far from the worst. Cornerbacks, once again, not the best we've had. Very far from the worst because we've had some bad corners in the past. I would love to upgrade Atachu with someone different, but that's just not going to happen at the moment. So Atachu, J.J. Watt, Aaron Donald, and Clowney make up the 4 men getting to the quarterback. I still don't think that's fair at all. And then, of course, 2 rookie players. Janikowski is the kicker. Wait, what? Did they really mix them up? Stokely's a kicker, I'm pretty sure. Oh, am I stupid? I seen the K. His name is Casey Janikowski. I seen the K and I thought it was kicker. Wow, I'm smart. Don't touch me. Set season goal. I think this is clearly one of those great seasons. Make the playoffs is the goal. Wait, was the make the playoffs worse than like 11 wins? I don't know. So boy, do we have some names. Aaron Donald, Zach Martin, Mike Evans, Jadeveon McKinney, Kevin Johnson, and then no one else. Please have a lot of cash. Where's the money? That's not bad. Of course, Aaron Donald's going to get a contract. I'm not saying we're going to, we're guaranteed to go to the Super Bowl and win it this year, but really, we're going to have a superstar fullback, but it never hurts to get guaranteed beast. A fullback, though, that's a new one for me. I don't even know which one he is, to be honest. What the hell? Is he like a running back? It's so weird. That guy's really good. 21 years old. Ooh, a couple of 21-year-olds, man. That's perfect. With those trades, though, we're pretty much set. Just need to re-sign some players and just win, really. I mean, winning here should be an easy thing. I'm not, like I said, not saying that the Super Bowl is a guarantee, but I would see it very hard for us not to win it here. We have a really good defense, pretty solid offense, hopefully with Watson. Hopefully Watson can, I mean, not saying it's likely, but maybe win a nice MVP award. Have ourselves a nice tight end here, really good tight end, actually. If we make it to another draft, that might be the guy for us. Not that Fedorowicz isn't great, just not as good. Draft stories: Angel Curry looked decent, middle linebacker. Ends. Oh, please tell me that's not the guy. I think it was a black guy that we were talking about. Sean Alston finished the season with 10 picks. Jason Griffin. So here's Curry, who has superstar. He's LSU as well. Don't really need him, though. That's the thing that kind of sucks. And, of course, Griffin is a safety who's terrible. I honestly don't remember what it is. What is it called? What the rankings are, but I'm pretty sure it was very close. I just want to see us in playoffs. I don't care. 10-6. The rest of the division, that's why they were terrible. We were +4 on the rest of them. I mean, this division is terrible. So we had 4 wins there. Win, loss, win, loss, loss, win, loss. Huge winning streak near the end. Thankfully, do we have MVP from Watson? No, it is not. It is Bell. Watson, I believe, did play better, though. Same exact picks, but better yards and touchdowns. Lamar Miller does not fumble often. What do we got? Mike Evans and Hopkins doing well. The rookie Wilbur had 10 touchdowns, which is nice. Offensive line only gave up 2 sacks. That should be #1 offense, right? Clearly. Sacks. Are we fucking joking? No way. What happened? Did they replace Donald and Watt halfway through the season or something? Are they serious? That's why we didn't play as well as I thought we would. That's annoying because I don't know how good this team would have done. 4th in offense. What is the defense even with the bad DTs? 31st. We made it to the playoffs with that. This should be, I mean, unless there's some weird stuff going on, the DTs being in, this should change things dramatically and possibly win it all for us here. Defensive Rookie of the Year was actually the cornerback. I didn't even look at his XP. Not bad at all there. Very shocking to see that. Best O-lineman, Zach Martin. Best D-line, nothing. Deion Jones is best linebacker. That's shocking. Best kicker was the rookie as well. Nice. Actually, a couple of awards. How much did the kicker get? He won best kicker. Oh, $19K for the lad. So this is the if it shows up, this is the team we're taking into the playoffs, and it's looking pretty good. 97 wide receiver, 96 offense. Quarterback 91, 92. O-line, the left guard and center aren't great, but they're not terrible. Fedorowicz is almost a 90s at 88 now. Linebacker core looking pretty decent. Probably should put McKinney at outside, but St. Louis is decent too. Jabril looking good. Backup should not be Robertson there. Not at all. Number 2 cornerback should also be Robertson, speaking of things. And once again, we have a replacement here at DT. I don't know why. I do not know why it's not J.J. Watt. I put them both at defensive tackles, and J.J. Watt just keeps moving over without my permission. That's huge. For J.J. Watt to not go there is just, it's devastating. Might have to put J.J. Watt back on the outside. Okay, double J.J. Watt action. I appreciate it. It's weird, but... So fix all that, obviously. Going against the Chiefs, who they start out slow, but, I mean, they went 10-6, 90 overall to their 83. Definitely not too crazy here. Definitely something we should be able to take down. I'm not really feeling it this year. I don't know why. Like, we were 32 or 31 in defense. Do 2 defensive tackles really matter that much? Like, I know it's big for a 4-3, but like a 76 and a 71, that's going to bring the defense all the way down to a 31 when you have that good of the rest of a squad. It seems a little iffy. The next person to score could be the game winner, especially if it's us. And are we? We do, which, I mean, I know a bit of math, and it was intercepted by the linebacker Lewis. I know a bit of math, and I figure +9, very hard to come back from. So we take the win. Not quite what I was expecting. They are a decent roster. I'll give them that. Deshaun Watson threw 1 pick. Outplayed Alex Smith. Not by much, though. Spencer Ware, for some reason, is the starter. It's going to be kind of fun to track the rookies in the primetime league. See what everyone's doing with their rookie players. Not that I have any crazy ones. I just have a lot of rookie defenders. Going against the Steelers here. They're going to be very close to our overall, I'd reckon. Or not, because we're almost maxed. But actually, we are maxed. 95 to their 88. I didn't think we were maxed. What did we trade for? We traded for, I think, Itachu. He's like a low overall. We did trade for some O-linemen, though. We traded for Conklin, Whitehair, and Zach Martin. Those are very important pieces. So we have ourselves a little bit of a snowy game. If we can beat these Steelers, though, there's a good chance we can go on and win the Super Bowl. 7-3, 13-3 now. Start of the second quarter. Defense lighten it up a little bit here. Holding them to 6 points only. 19-6. 26-6, 26-9. Start of the third quarter, they're down a bit, but it's not unobtainable. Like I said, only down by 10, down by 13. Start of the fourth, they're driving down. They have a chance to put this in, and they're going to go for the field goal. Down by 10. If you can get 1 touchdown, a lot of penalty yards here, you could see. And an interception. 2-possession game, and now it's only down by 3. Why would you... Back-to-back interceptions. All right, EA. Good job there with the sim. 90-plus overall quarterback. 1st and 15. Deshaun Watson trying to make this one interesting in the bad way. And he throws another interception. Why wouldn't he? Keep throwing those, boy. Defense clutching up as much as they can. Down by 7. Or down by 6. Defense penalty. Huge play down the field. And right before the end of the game here, 2 minutes left, can the defense clutch? Can the defense clutch? And there is an interception by Deion Jones. They did better than clutch. They took the ball away and won the game. What is Deshaun Watson doing? 3 interceptions on 3 straight possessions at the end of the game. If we would have lost there, that would have been the saddest playoff performance of all time. 4 touchdowns, doesn't matter when you throw 3 picks right at the end of the game too. I don't know if that's just no clutch trade or what's the story. Got to take a look at that, see if we can get the clutch trade if he doesn't have it. I would assume that's a clutch situation, and he threw 3 picks straight in a row. That is horrendous, but it does still get us a trip to the AFC Championship game, which is probably going to be played against who else but the Patriots. It was week 14 because we needed to clutch up on the season. 95 to their 91. It's safe to say if we can beat the Patriots here, we can win against anyone in the NFC. I mean, the NFC is decent, but the Patriots are like the best AI roster in the game at the moment. Once again, though, I need to make sure that our correct roster is out there because, I don't know, I feel like the defense should be doing better than this. Well, I guess it's offense, so he's kind of screwing it for us, but yeah, the defense is proper, so I don't know. I mean, with this front, you would think we would dominate, man. I mean, we've done decent on defense, but not really. Like, in clutch time, we threw picks, but we also gave up touchdowns. So, it is what it is. Starting of the game, the Patriots start off strong, and there they are, up by 9. Start of the second quarter, and they're going to extend. No, they do not extend the lead. Defense is playing terribly, and finally we get on the board, 6-16. Not the score I was hoping for, and huge touchdown on the field. You got to play well on offense. Defense is doing exactly what they need to do. They have clutched up, especially against a team like the Patriots, pretty damn well here. Lots of clock being drained here, and defense clutches up. It is a 3-point game. Could have a chance for the first lead of the game. I don't know why you would run it on 3rd and 6. I don't know, but Tom Brady gets picked off by a rookie in basically his own red zone. And, of course, we kick a field goal. Like, defense has been so good. Offense has just been terrible. And right here at the end, Tom Brady's probably going to clutch it for the win. And it's going to be a field goal. 1:26 left in the game. Getting on the field nicely, and it's a touchdown to Lamar Miller in a passing play. Barring any crazy happenings, we win the game going on to the Super Bowl. Wow, was that clutch. I mean, we already had the clutch trait, but mentioning the clutch trait made him a clutch player. I don't know how Tom Brady threw a pick in his own quote-unquote red zone. Like in his own end zone, basically. Threw a pick. Well, not really, but he got it all the way to his own end zone. Only got 3 points. That is just more proof of terrible offense. Tom Brady did okay. Tevin Coleman did really well. Lamar Miller is actually underwhelmed as well. I don't know if it's just the playbook, but not doing well. Nate Solder giving up a ton of sacks there. What do we got? Clowney did well. Look at that. That's the performance I like to see. That's the performance this front should get every week. So going to the Super Bowl, but it is against the Vikings. I have no idea how they got here. 12-4. What has happened to their team? They must have... I don't know what happened. Where's Dalvin, by the way? What is his overall? Latavius is a nice overall. Dalvin's a 91. Jesus. Ugh, those stats aren't that great, though. Like, trucking stiff arm is terrible for him. Let's see. Stephon Diggs, Adam Thielen, Laquan Treadwell. I mean, they got a decent team. Their O-line is a little lacking, so, I mean, we should have, like, 10 sacks in this game. If not, I'm going to call BS. Because, like, with this front and the coverage, there's no chance the Vikings offensive line would handle this. 86 to our 95. If they win this game, the rebuild might be over anyways. Like, BS sim, I cannot handle it. Damn it, I actually chose to return it. Either way, we can get a kick return touchdown real quick. Ooh, maybe a little decent return, I suppose. Can't be mad with that. Let's win this Super Bowl. Easy does it. I mean, it's not the best rebuild we've had, but it's a really damn good team. Like, I teeter between that, trying to do the best I can and making a good team without being super sleazy. I don't know what the hell that big yellow bar was, but that was scary as hell. And it is tied 3-3. What an interesting Super Bowl. We get 3 back. They score a touchdown. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sim is definitely realistic in this game. Up by 3. I don't know. Defense, big rushing touchdown. I don't know. Start of the fourth quarter, though, and I believe is our ball. No, it's their ball. Blowing it there, and that could, I mean, I know it's early, but that could be the Super Bowl there. You can kind of see the way the momentum was shifting. Ooh, maybe not. Maybe not. It is. It's game. They threw a pick. I mean, anything can happen, but it is... Ooh, 0 time. Yeah, they scored a touchdown with the final seconds on the clock. We win by 6. Finally, something positive coming for Houston the last year at least. Nice. This is what I like to see. The positivity. That'd be really crazy if that happened, but then again, we lost 30-7 to the Jaguars. Let's get realistic here. It's not going to happen. It's just not. Sam Bradford is sad. Who's going to be the Super Bowl MVP? Probably Deshaun, right? It's usually the tight end. I don't know if it's been a glitch, but tight end's been the MVP lately for me the last few rebuilds. Not sure why that happens, because 99% of the time it's not the tight end. Like, once again, the MVP goes to the wrong player yet again. I don't know why. I mean, I'm not 100% sure what the stats are, but clearly 4 catches for 40 yards is not going to be MVP. You could be the greatest wide receiver blocker of all time, and they still wouldn't give you MVP for it. They always got to give it to the flashy, the guy with a lot of picks or a lot of touchdowns, whatever it may be. Deion Jones is hyped. Deshaun Watson's a little hyped, even though he tried to shit the bed against the Chiefs for us. Good job there. I mean, I don't even think we played well in either, like any of the games. I think this might have been the biggest, like, score lead. What is that music? Did the music just, like, have a stroke? Deshaun Watson, game manager extraordinaire. Lamar Miller. I mean, if we could do this one again, I would like to get a different running back. Lamar Miller was underwhelming as hell. Darrell Robertson, again, clutch as hell. One of the best rookies I've had for performance-wise, especially in the postseason. He was solid. But anyways, you guys know the rules or the drill, I suppose. If I rebuild a team that I don't necessarily think will be in the playoffs or Super Bowl anytime soon, you know, take it the Texans, they just got to the playoffs, but I mean, they just play in a bad division. That's the only reason why. Like, they never really have a chance to win the Super Bowl. Good defense, but that offense is atrocious. It's just no quarterback play whatsoever. But I mean, who knows? Maybe I'm wrong, but like to do 1 year or whenever one Super Bowl is reached, and then we call it quits. Same with realistic rebuilds. So next rebuild tomorrow should be the Redskins. Not 100% sure, but it should very well be the Redskins. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new. Thanks for hitting 1,000 likes on the Rams video. I don't see why we can't do it again. You know, why not do another 1,000? Maybe we'll do another one, another week in the future. Probably not. This is going to absolutely destroy me. But anyways, I hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!